4 years of transforming the administrative and infrastructural landscape of Lagos State by the Akinwumi Ambode-led administration is nothing short of creative ingenuity, quality and timely delivery of projects and problem-solving initiatives. The governor continued in that trend in the final days of his administration with touches of perfection. Welcome to the Governor This Week. I am Lekan Onabanjo. The governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, was the recipient of an award by the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion Diocese of Lagos. The Special Episcopal Award was presented to him for his monumental achievements in all sectors and sections of the state in the last 4 years, saying he deserved to be appreciated for excellent performance and selfless service to God and humanity. The governor was described as an administrator with a patriotic drive who, through hard work and grace, rose to become distinguished among his peers. Responding, Governor Ambode said he was particularly proud of the relationship and massive support extended to him by religious leaders, which, according to him, resulted in peaceful coexistence and progress of the state.
Fathers in the Lord and clergymen, I thank you for all you have done to move Lagos forward in these past 4 years of my administration. I am proud of the relationship and support that has yielded the peaceful coexistence and atmosphere of love and brotherhood. For me, this is the strongest plank upon which the progress we have made rests. The state is on an upward trajectory that needs everyone pulling in the same direction. We need cooperation, unity, and peaceful coexistence to continue on this growth curve. As our administration makes way for another, I ask for your continued support and prayers for the incoming government, the governor-elect and his team. I pray that as we continue to exhibit our faith in God and support for the social and economic development of our state, the Lord Almighty will continue to answer our prayers and grant the good desires of our hearts.
The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, has congratulated the Muslim community in the state on the successful commencement of this year's Ramadan, urging them to avail themselves of the training and serenity that the season provides. Speaking at the Ramadan Tafsir Iftar and special prayer held at Lagos House in Alausa, Ikeja, organized by the state government to mark the official commencement of the Muslim fasting month, Governor Ambode said it was important for people to imbibe the teachings of the season, especially in relating with God and fellow human beings.
All my Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you to this historic Tafsir that God has given me the grace to host for the last time as governor of this state. And to appreciate Allah for all that He has been able to do in the last 4 years. Let me start by saying Ramadan Kareem to all our Muslim faithful. I congratulate His Eminence, the Chief Imam of Lagos, Sheikh Suleiman Abu Nola. I want to also use this opportunity to congratulate you once again, because I've been part of the installation, and I'm happy that ever since you have been installed as the Grand Chief Imam of Lagos, we have witnessed greater peace and greater cooperation. And may Allah continue to guide and give you that strength to lead all our Muslim faith as you continue to lead us.
all the other eminent clerics, and the entire Muslim Ummah in Lagos State on the commencement of this year's fasting. We give praise to Almighty Allah for sparing our lives to witness yet another Ramadan. And we pray that He will grant us the grace to witness the end and many more of this great month of Ramadan. Without mincing words, the two lecturers, I must also commend them. The lectures were short, but they were very incisive and also illuminating. May God continue to give you that strength to continue to give inspirational talks anytime you're allowed to say so. I use this opportunity to say a big thank you to Professor Aketola. I've known him not in the sphere of religion, but in the sphere of academics, and he's never failed to live up to the reputation that he has been known for. I thank you so much for the kind words that you also rendered to me. May Allah continue to also bless you. This holy month is one full of blessings for all faithful. It is a celebration of a tradition and a key pillar of Islam that has been practiced for 1,440 years. Every year, we are called to pause and reflect on our lives, how we are serving the Almighty Allah, how we are serving our fellow human beings, our nation, and particularly our state. I call on all our people, and in particular our Muslim brethren, to avail ourselves of the training and the serenity that Ramadan provides, to cleanse our hearts and enrich our souls. This is a time to rededicate ourselves to the good of humanity, the development and progress of our dear state and our great country. In a few days from now, the tenure of this administration will come to an end. This occasion therefore provides for me a unique opportunity to express my heartfelt appreciation to the entire Muslim community in the state for your support, for your prayers, and your contributions as citizens to the successes we have achieved. We also thank the Almighty Allah for His innumerable blessings on us as one strong, united family. We have built a good partnership, worked peacefully in an atmosphere devoid of religious conflict, and together we have achieved so much in these past 4 years. Our administration, to the best of our ability, fulfilled our promises to the people, as can be seen in the different sectors of the state. However, there's still so much to be done, and I'm very confident that the best days of our state are still ahead of us. The good news is that the foundation has been laid, and we are on the right track to attaining the next level of development. So my Grand Chief Imam and all the other Chief Imams and all the clerics, and most especially to the Muslim community, I want you to extend the hand of fellowship to the incoming governor in the same manner that you have done to me these last 4 years, and Lagos will be greater for it. All that we need to do as citizens is to continue to cooperate with the government and support all our leaders with prayers for divine wisdom and guidance. The Chief Imam of Lagos, other Chief Imams, and all our supportive clerics, and all our brothers and sisters in Islam, I want to personally and sincerely appreciate and thank all of you for your prayers and support in these last 4 years. Only the Almighty Allah can reward all of you for your love and cooperation. Once again, I felicitate with you on this occasion and wish you an enriching and most rewarding fasting in this holy month of Ramadan.
Lagos State Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode unveiled the Bariga Waterfront Jetty, 5 transport ferries and the Ilaje Road, saying that the development was a testimony to the fact that the state integrated transport management system was firmly on track. Governor Ambode, who spoke at the unveiling of the projects, said the developments would greatly lessen pressure on road transportation, reduce travel time as well as enhance connectivity within the state.
A lot of people have forgotten late 2015. The beginning of our security challenges actually started from this particular spot. There were always stories of cult rivalry in this particular community, and people were actually going house to house to kill each other. And I tried to find out what was actually responsible. So a lot of the cult members were actually having free access to money by dredging the sand and selling it, and having free money to use it to harm other people in the community. So when I came towards the end of 2015 and I saw the area, and I also saw that it was a dump site, I was looking for a way to solve the security challenge in the community. So I decided to stop sand dredging in this whole neighborhood. And that more or less froze the income flow to some of the members in this area, and they could not use it to oppress each other. So almost about 3 months or 6 months after, they came begging that I should free up so that they can do the sand dredging. And I felt that was an invitation to another round of anarchy. So in order to put a stop to it fully, I offered them that I was going to do the road, and I put a jetty here to link the road with the jetty and also create some kind of community life around them. So what I'm saying here now is that what we are celebrating today is now a solution that was rendered through one of the security challenges that I was having in the state at that time. And I'm happy that it has come to fruition, and we're all beneficiaries of everything that is here. So firstly, I'd like to thank all the good boys and the good girls and the community, for surrendering the space to us, and especially the family, the Ashokbon family, and allowing us to be able to put what you now see here. In terms of modern provision of jetty, this is a world-class jetty. It has, where we're standing, is a parking lot for over 150 cars. And even where there are no cars, the community can actually use this space for social events and then bring them together for the kind of things that we want. So what are we saying in general? Yes, we can use one challenge to create more solutions. And again, this is not the only jetty that is being done. There are other jetties that are under construction. It will be continued by the next administration. There are other roads that are being done in this neighborhood. Is to be able to link the road with water, and then also rail, and then create that integrated transport management system that has always been our vision, which is just a continuous story that we want to know Lagos for. And we're very grateful that we are doing this today. Thank you very much. Just about 3 weeks ago, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari was in our state to commission some of the projects executed by this administration. Most of these projects were targeted at reforming road transportation and making the movement of people easier in our state, as well as creating iconic infrastructure. Today, in line with our policy of developing an efficient, integrated transport model, which will ease the traffic on our roads, we are here to commission the Bariga Waterfront Jetty, 5 transport ferries, and also the Lekan Road. These 3 projects are part of the grand plan to decongest our roads by getting more of our people to use our waterways transportation. The new road will serve as a very good access road to this jetty, as well as opening up this community. The Bariga Jetty will serve as a terminal where people in this part of our state can access ferry services and easily get to other jetties at Ikorodu, Marina, Falomo and Badore in Ajah. This jetty has a 150 car parking lot where people can park their cars comfortably and get on the ferry, taking them to other parts of the state. Of the 5 new ferries we're commissioning today, 4 are passenger ferries, while 1 is a car barge, which can move cars to the other jetties as may be required by people who want to drive in the other locations. Ladies and gentlemen, the thinking behind this project is all about inclusion. And inclusion where every resident of our state has a say, feels the impact of government in their lives, and is given the opportunity to realize their dreams. When we assumed office 4 years ago, we set out on a mission to make every community economically livable. This has been the guiding principle behind spreading our different projects across the state. When we first started on this project, the initial brief was to upgrade the roads in the community. But after a proper assessment, it was clear there was a bigger opportunity to improve the lives of our people here, make Bariga a transport hub, and connect the community to other parts of the state through water transportation. The delivery of this road, the jetty, and our new ferries signifies our commitment to the people of Lagos State to continuously provide the critical infrastructure that will improve their standard of living and also be an impetus to increase the socio-economic activities of this axis. The provision of comfortable, safe, and reliable ferry services for the residents of Bariga and environs, we know that will bring about an improvement in journey times that will lead to greater productivity. With this project, our state is firmly on track with our goal of establishing an integrated transport management system. These facilities will continue to impact positively on the lives of Lagosians as we strive to address traffic gridlock, reduce travel time, improve road connectivity, and abate flooding. I'm confident that the next administration will continue along these lines and build on the progressive strides the state has recorded in the last 20 years under successive administrations. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to commission this project to the glory of God and for the benefit of mankind, especially Lagosians who have kept faith with us in the last 4 years. Ìtẹ̀síwájú ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni wọ́n jẹ́ wá lógún. Thank you and God bless you.
after dark, you light up my day. Got your own kind of style that sets you apart. Baby, that's why you captured my heart. I know sometimes you feel like you don't fit in, and this world doesn't know what you have within. When I look at you, I see something rare, a rose that can grow anywhere, and there's no one. What makes you different? Makes you beautiful. What's there inside you shines through to me. In your eyes I see all the love I'll ever need. You're all I need, oh girl. What makes you different? Makes you beautiful to me. Everything so is beautiful. Love shines right through me. You're beautiful to me.
The Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, yet again unveiled the Agric Access Road, Egon, in Igondo Ikonto Local Council Development Area and the Lagos Theatre in Igondo, saying that his administration has succeeded in its quest to transforming the infrastructural landscape of the state with massive construction of critical roads and bridges. At the unveiling of the 500-seater capacity Igondo Theatre, Governor Ambode said the development was in accordance with his administration's promise to create a new economy around tourism, hospitality, entertainment and sports.
And that's what this infrastructure is all about. And you can see the talent, you see the energy of these younger people, the way they have just displayed here. And you can imagine if we are able to permeate secondary schools and primary schools in this axis, and you develop younger people to be able to use their talent for the betterment of society. That's what this infrastructure is all about. So having them in all the divisions in the state is just what I try to do. The next level is for the next administration to have this kind of theater in all the local governments in the state, and then the sky is the limit for us.
However, Lagos State Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode assured that the Igondo housing scheme, as well as other schemes spread across the state, would be ready for Lagosians who applied under the Lagos Home Ownership Mortgage Scheme within the next 3 to 6 months. Governor Ambode, who gave the assurance when he inspected the Igondo Lagos Homes project, said the 492-unit scheme was in the final stages of completion and would be inaugurated by its successor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Lagos is indeed now well positioned to be among the world's leading cities in terms of infrastructural and technological advancements, and all these were made possible by the tireless efforts of the Lagos State Governor in actualizing the smart city dream. And that's the end of the Governor this week, but then you can continue with conversations of the Governor's activities on all the social media platforms showing on your screen. Until next week, I am Lekan, Onabanjo.